I'm going to start by priming my eyes using my Too Faced Eyeshadow Insurance. And I'm just going to take a tiny little dab of it. And I'm going to put it right on my eyelids. Up to the brow bone and in the inner tear duct. And then with the excess, I just go right under my eye. Next, I'm going to take my Mercier Translucent powder and my little tiny sponge. And I'm just going to put that right over that on my eyelid. And this is going to help us blend the eyeshadow better. So today I'm going to basically be using my 35P Morphe palette. And it looks like this. My crease is right here, this little line in my eye, and I'm just going to place the color right above that. And it's okay if it gets a little bit under it because you're going to clean that up later. And you want to go all the way into the inner tear duct and drag it all the way out to the tail of your eyebrow. We're just going to start with the lightest colors. So we deepen it as we go. And I'm going to place that right on my crease. Exactly where I put the last color, only slightly under it in order to give it a gradient effect so it looks like it's fading into the darker color. And then you can just go back with the last brush that had the excess of the other color and lift it a little bit higher up to your brow bone, but make sure you leave a little bit of space because you don't want to put the eyeshadow all the way up to your eyebrow. It's going to be too much. I'm going back in with the darker color. I'm just putting it as close to the edge as possible. Right above the crease. It's gonna look pretty sharp. So in order to soften that up, I'm going to go back with this eyeshadow brush. And if you remember, I'm using that really light dusty rose color, the first one. And I'm just going to buff it out to soften that up a little bit. I'm just gonna use a concealer that is by NYX, and it is in the color beige CJ04. And what I'm going to do here is carve out my cut crease. First I start with the lid, and then I want to go up to the crease and just a little bit above the crease. And then I lift it up to my brow. You can just blend it with a sponge right under the cut crease. Leave the space right here between my crease and the cut crease just because I'm going to be adding glitter later, so I don't really need to cover this space. Where we're going to put this is between the crease and the line. So right here. Where my eye crease is. And we're going to do our second wing closest to the lash line, and it's going to be using my Maybelline Master Precise. And it's a felt tip. I find these the easiest to work with. So what you're going to do is go as close to your lash line as possible and just darken it up. Connect your wing to the top. I lined the lash glue on the eyelash. And then I like to kind of like bend it a little bit, like so. So it'll fit my eye better, and it'll just kind of like clip on. Wait for it to get a little bit dry. Not too dry, because then it just won't stick. But when it's too wet, it might get a little bit messy. I'm just gonna plop them right on. I fixed with the smaller tweezers. And I'm using Stila Forever Your Curl mascara. And I'm going to use this to bind my eyelashes. Then I coat the bottom layer. I like to go under the lashes and just kind of like curl them, make sure that there's no clumps. This is the finished eye look. And now we're gonna move on to foundation. First off, I'm gonna prime and moisturize, and I'm gonna be using my Nivia Men Shave Balm. And I love the smell of this shade. Oh, it makes me smell like a boy. I'm gonna be using my Born This Way in the color Sand, and it's by Too Faced. And I'm just going to take, I like to take like little amounts like that and dot it all over my face like war paint. Because we are going to war and we are gonna beat that face. Okay, I just got a spurt of energy. I really don't know where from. Maybe it's the success of this look, girl. Real Technique sponge, and this was MAC. This was Prep and Prime, but my bottle broke, so now it's on a little cheap spray bottle. But that's what that is. Prep and Prime. So I'm just going to dab this into the skin. I already dabbed it into my hair, as you can see. Make sure your hair is up and not in your foundation. Let's try not to get it on the brows. I've been loving these Wet n Wild Baton de Maquillage makeup sticks. Okay, I just read it in, I guess that's French. So these are by Wet n Wild, and they're so good. These little concealer and sculpting sticks. I have shade 805, Call Me Maple, and 809, You're a Natural. So I'm gonna take this concealer right under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose and my forehead, on my mustache, and just a little bit on my chin. And then for this one, I'm going to go where my ear, the top of my ear where it starts, all the way down in the shape to where the edge of my mouth is. But I'm not gonna go all the way, I'm not connecting, I'm only going halfway. And then you repeat here. And honestly, if you keep to these rules, you'll never get it wrong. And then I like to go around a little halo, and then I blend. First, I like to blend out the concealer, because otherwise you get the darker shade on your sponge, and then it makes that darker. So you want to get the lighter shade first. And sometimes I like to use the excess for my smile lines, I guess you would call it, because they crease a lot. And this will help prevent the creasing throughout the day. Okay, so once you're done with your light shade, you're gonna move on to the darker shade. And I like to just kind of like buff this part out, like so. And then for the side, I just kind of like buff it in strokes, lifting it. And you want to have the sharp end pointing this way, because you don't want it to be fat like so. You want it to be thin here and kind of like expand as you get closer to your ear, like that. And then I just like to go around it and dab it just to blend a bit more. Set our face using my Ben Nye banana powder, and this is in 6L1. Use my sponge and go right under my eyes. The sides of my nose, just to make it look a little bit more narrow. And anywhere you would crease. And I'm gonna wipe that right away. Now you can tell really how peeled I am. I'm gonna be using my Carli Bybel palette by BhCosmetics. I'm going to take the first two colors for highlight, pop that right under my eye, my nose, my Cupid's bow, pop that right under the brow. It's gonna give me a nice highlight. Using my Urban Decay Moondust palette, I'm going to be taking this purple sparkly color right under my eye. It is so pretty. I'm obsessed with this glitter. My mom got it for me and I love it. Contouring with my Shade and Light palette, I'm gonna go in with this middle color right here, and it's a warm color, pretty orange. And then I go on with a darker shade right on top of that. This one's a little bit more cool toned. Then I'm gonna use my purple eyeliner by Urban Decay. This is a 24/7 Glide On Jumbo Thick pencil, and it's in the color Delinquent. And I'm just going to grab a Q-tip, drag it a little bit down, and put this right in there in my waterline. So, to tie this look in, I'm gonna use my lip pencil by NYX, and it's in the color Mauve. I'm just gonna line my lips. And then I'm going to fill it in using my Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in Kristen.